There you go, Toya. Y'all better wake up. Hey, hey, hey. Who's up? Who's up? Who's up? Who's up? Pert, pert, pert. Who's up? Who's up? Pert, pert. Who's up? Who's up? Pert, pert. Toya, Toya. Hey, Toya, Toya. Who's up? Toya, Toya. Who's up? Toya, Toya. Hey, pert.
Good
Pert,
morning. Good
pert,
morning.
pert, pert. Hey, boo boo. Hey, early morning vibe. Hey, hey. Y'all better wake y'all asses up.
The early bird catch the worm.
Shit, I got a whole bunch of them. I got a whole can of them. Dino, Dino, Dino. DNT, 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 DNT. Family, hey, family, family, hey.
Hey, it's the early morning show. Wake up.
Yeah, wake up, wake up. What's going on, Miss DNT family and Miss Toya? What's going on, girl?
Not nothing, sis. Hey, it's
We up
just time to
early in the
wake
morning,
up.
ain't we?
Yeah, we up early in the morning. I bet folks
We
probably
be
like,
early.
what the heck? A
I'm
four
gonna be
o'clock in the
early.
morning show.
Yeah, yeah, this what it can be. It really can. We up early trying to enjoy the vibes early morning. We've been asleep early already. No, if you like us, we up in some ages. So if you up in age, you've been asleep already. You woke. You
And
better go to
you
the grocery store, do some shopping.
look, I'm waiting on the grocery store to open red now. I'm like, they don't open at 7 o'clock. I got 3 more hours.
You got a long time to wait, don't you?
And do and I got a whole
Right,
long time to wait.
we up so early, man. But you know what? When my body say lay down, it's time to lay down, girl. Let me tell you, I just can't stay woke like that. It
Right.
ain't in
And
me. And Perk be sleep too.
but you know something? It's so crazy because I sleep better during the day than I sleep at night. With me not having a job um anymore, I sleep a whole lot better during the day than I do at night. And I'm more functional and all that. When everybody be doing their housework during the day, I do my housework at night. I clean up, I change
Yeah, me too,
the
girl. Me
bathroom
too.
around. I do all
You
that.
sure right.
But that's just me. That's Toya. I mean,
You be
everybody
up.
to each his own. What Perk? I text you at what time was like 3 o'clock this morning? What
Mm-hmm.
morning before last? I was up fixing
I'll
Mexican
be yeah,
pizzas, trying to design some stuff.
uh, and I'll be over here watching TV, chewing gum.
What what us
I
old
be having
folks
purple
got
rope
to
and shit.
do? Uh-oh.
Shit. But
Us old
Perp
folks
said
ain't
something.
got nothing else to do.
Perp said something earlier. He said that they should have shopping hours for people like us to be up so early in the morning, where other people be still asleep. They need to have shopping hours for us, which is true. They should have shopping hours for us
Exactly.
because we
Don't
up so
say us
early.
now,
Yeah,
because you're a perk older than I
but
am
that's
now.
just, I mean, people in like around our age group be up early.
Right. Yeah, I agree. Now I do know that Sam's here in Alabama, they they have certain shopping hours for older people. Like they don't open for the public until I think 8 or 9, but they're
Yeah.
open at 5 for people that actually does get up this time of morning.
Well, I know
And
in Dallas now. One morning I went over to Sam's, like you said. I went to Sam's one morning about 8 something. I'm like, damn, Sam's do be open at 8 o'clock. I said, why they come at 10 o'clock in the morning? And I had to sit there and wait because they had certain hours for certain people to shop early morning
right.
hours. I'm like, oh,
Yes,
okay. I didn't know that.
they have an early morning hour, and it mostly it be for the elderly and for people that have businesses. Well, I know here in Alabama, that's what they do.
Yeah, yeah. See, I didn't know that. I went there one day and I said, and I did endure that one day. I'm like, well, damn. And me and Perp had to wait about 15 minutes before we could check out.
Yeah. They'll let you in, but you can't well no, in Alabama they don't let you in. They wait for the people, the older and that's out there, and they wait for people that have businesses. Then you can go out.
Mm. I just want to say that on my prayers, and I sent prayers out to the lady who was struck by the Greyhound bus one day. I don't know what she was thinking about, Toya, but she just stepped out in front of the bus.
Are you serious? Where did that happen at?
I don't know what happened there. I just know I forgot. I know I had read up on it and said she had walked out in front of a Greyhound bus. I'm like, did she do it accidental or what made her walk out in front of a bus? I don't know what could make her do that. But something made her do it though. Walk out the middle of the bus and get hit.
It,
Sure did. So Toya, when the roads was icy, did you get out on the roads when it was icy outside?
no, it's just been raining here. That's it. We haven't seen any ice or anything. I'm looking for a little
So
snowstorm
y'all
to
didn't get
come
no
through.
ice. So you trying to tell me nobody get no ice? So you trying to tell me you didn't get no ice when y'all roads when our ice was on the ground? Y'all didn't get nothing.
Nah, nothing here in my area where I live or anything like that. It's been raining a whole lot. I think we're getting the rain because it's like
Mm.
raining right now.
Well, it's been
But
raining here. It's been raining here in Texas, but that ice we know they say it was like 160 people, 160 crashes on the road due to the black ice though. But we had ice real bad in Texas, being on the bridges, and there's a lot of car wrecks, and they shut down airports. They canceled about over 500 flights. It was bad here in Texas, baby. Ooh, Lord, I'm so glad it's gone. Oh,
but you know something, I had told my old man that he was lying. I said, my friend live in Texas, but I hadn't talked to you at that time. When it first
mm-hmm.
happened, and he was like, because I was talking to him about coming to Texas because he's in Illinois right now. And I was like, no, I said, unless I go to Texas, then I'm not going. He said, we can go to Texas. He said, but it's a ice storm. And they had
Mm-hmm.
a whole snowstorm up there. I say in Texas.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, the roads were bad. I mean, the whole Texas was messed up. We were screwed up real bad, girl. Bad, 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 bad,
I did not know
bad.
that. I know down here in the South. I know in my area. I don't know about any where else. I didn't hear my sister say anything about it
Hmm.
or anybody else. My cousins, them, they're in Georgia. I didn't hear anything about it. And I was like, Texas would be the last place that I would think.
Shit, Texas, them roads were so messed up in Texas, girl. It was terrible. It was bad. It
And
was
I
bad.
swear to God,
And then, one day I watching the news, huh? What you say, Toya?
oh no, I was listening to you.
Toya, what you say?
I was
Oh,
listening to
and then
you.
I know. Oh, now I know you seen this on TV. What was it? A boy was in the water on a boat. He had been there for 49 days at sea with no food or water. You see that?
Nope, I ain't seen that. Damn, I'm gonna have to go and
Did you watch
Google
it?
some of the.
Did you watch the news, nigga? Damn.
I do. I watch the news, but I like, we black now. We don't do cable. We do we do
I don't either.
Roku
I got
and
Wi-Fi.
we do the Wi-Fi stuff.
Yeah,
But
I
I
got
don't.
Wi-Fi shit.
But I don't watch. I watch the news. I pay close attention to the news, but I have not seen none of that. The only thing that I seen that popped up on my phone, it's always somebody by somebody name. That's it.
The little boy, he was 19 years old, girl. He was out there on a floating fishing trap boat. I never put my ass on a fishing trap boat. I never heard that before, and it was all wood, girl.
He built
Wherever
it.
he trying to
No,
get to,
God rest his soul.
yeah,
God, please forgive me. But what did he build the shit himself?
yeah, it built, yeah, handmade with nothing wood. This little boy is tripping 19 years old, a fish trap boat. But there's a damn floating fish trap boat. I seen that shit, girl. I just died.
Yeah. I was finna say something real ugly, but I'm gonna keep that shit to myself because it is not for.
And then,
Cause I
we,
been
we got the
say we
teenage
did
kids.
too. Shit.
And then they got these teenage kids out there with these parents and these girls getting pregnant and these parents not knowing and throwing their babies away, girl. Oh my God. It's terrible.
What
It's
what
terrible.
count what
I know
at
this girl has
what area is this in? Because this is not our era. Well, I know it's not my era that I grew up in. So
yeah. The floating boat was out there in the water somewhere out there, like out there in he's an Indian out there in India somewhere, and then the lady with the newborn baby that was she had abandoned her baby, not a lady, a young lady. The baby was 6.5 pounds, and the baby was in the woods, girl, for 4 to 7 hours, girl.
oh wow.
And the lady it was a Hispanic baby, and this was in Polk County.
Polk County. I've heard of Polk. Is that in Alabama?
I don't know what
It's
Polk County
it's
is. I don't
Polk
think it's in
County
Alabama, though.
because I've heard of Polk County, so that's why I'm asking.
I don't know what I want to
Because
say
it
it's in
was it two babies?
Florida
I think
somewhere.
it was two babies. Wait a minute, let me grab my other phone. Was it two
Okay.
babies or was it one?
This lady here, she had one baby. She was a Hispanic girl, but they have had 6 cases within the last 10 days nationwide of people just leaving their babies everywhere. So you mothers need to get a hold to your young girls out here having babies like they put them on some kind of birth control and just having babies like that and just dumping them anywhere. This baby's in the woods for 4 to 7 hours. That's a long time for a newborn baby.
Just give the baby to me. Dang,
No,
I'll take the
no,
baby.
no. No, no. I want the baby.
Look, we finna fight over a baby. Like I love kids as well
Me
as
too.
Purps. Like we love kids. Don't do that
Yeah,
to a baby.
yeah,
With me having a
yeah.
daughter that has passed away, that's something serious.
Mm.
And
It
I
is.
laugh and joke or whatever. I lost a whole daughter in 2006. Just bring the baby to me. If you don't want them, bring them to me. I'll take care. They will eat. They will be fully cared for. Don't throw them
Right.
away. Stop putting these babies in garbage cans and sitting them on the side of the road and putting them out in
Girl.
the desert where folks can't find them. Don't do that.
Yeah, that's why you got fire stations and police stations for safety measures for things like that. You know what I mean? If not,
Correct.
just put it on somebody's front porch or something. Don't put them in the woods and stuff like that. And matter of fact, you mothers need to go ahead and put your kids on birth control pills. You know,
Exactly.
but
And
some parents may not even know their kids are having your kids start having administrations. That's when you need to put your kids on birth control because you're not for sure what your kid's doing. If you know your kid out there being promiscuous and out there just doing what she's doing, put her on birth control. She having any babies, and thank God you can't have no abortions no more in Texas. So you got to look on that part. Shit.
you can't even have an abortion anymore in Alabama. So, but
Mm, mm.
if your
Look at
kids,
that.
if your kids have are sexually active and you might not know about it, but they have a menstrual cycle, please go and put them on some type of birth control.
Hmm.
Prepare them.
Amen, girl. Yeah, yeah. They won't prepare
And,
them, and that's
but
why our young
a
teenagers out
lot of
here with all these
people think,
kids. Go ahead, Toy.
oh, a lot of people might think that just because you think that your child is not doing this or whatever, you don't know. Trust me, you don't know.
Sure don't, Toy. You sure don't. You sure don't. You better say it. You right. You don't know. You don't know.
They
You
telling
don't
you
know,
one thing,
and that's
but
why you know. But they're doing another Toya.
they doing something else. You don't know what they're doing.
Mm-hmm. You're right, and that's why mothers got to stay handling on control on their girls because these mothers be out partying and and more involved within themselves. They half them don't even think about their kids no more. They be too busy by self, because they be too busy trying to make themselves look good and keep themselves on top of game. But in the same time, they losing their control of their household with their daughters, and not knowing that these young men that they got sons in the house, these young men are looking what's going on, you know what I'm saying, and how they gonna treat their woman when they get a woman, you know.
Exactly. And I can speak on that because I lost self control over my situation. Don't
Mm-hmm.
let a man take control where you feel like that you're gonna love this man so much till you put your children to the backside. I did it,
Hmm.
but I'm better.
Yes.
I'm better now. I can speak on it because I have grown. I got over it. It took me
Mm-hmm.
8 years of slapping in the
Mm-hmm.
face and all that, but I learned.
Yeah, once you get tired being sick of tired, she you tired. You go about your
And
business.
and
I mean, about your business. I done been in a lot of stuff. I don't understand. I feel you. I feel you.
and you know something per now that you're on that
You know,
subject. It took a lot of people to tell me you deserve better.
Mm-hmm.
Stop doing this, I'm that. But it was up to Toya to be tired. It was Toya time.
Right.
When Toya got tired,
Mm-hmm.
Toya got tired. And I got so
But
freaking tired.
don't you remember Perp telling you that before? Once you get tired, you be out.
Correct. You did.
You remember
You
me telling
told
you
me.
that?
Yes, you did. You said, Toya, when you get tired,
Yeah.
you gonna get tired. But it wasn't up for anybody else to tell me that I was tired. It
Mm-hmm.
was up to me. It wasn't up for
Right.
anybody in
It
the
was up to you.
background.
That's right. You know.
It was my place.
Mm-hmm. That's right. It was your place. Your place. Your right. And people get mad at you and this and that. They can talk about you and this and that, but they had to understand when you get tired, you leave it alone. You go about your business, and
Right.
you find that's when you be found your worth. When you get tired, that's when you be found your worth. When you be start knowing your worth, and then when
Exactly.
you start getting into the dating game again, you know your worth. Mhm.
Exactly. Don't
Mhm.
don't go back to
Mhm.
that
Yeah.
same type of person. But I got tired. And regardless of who believed me or who wants to believe what I did, I believe myself. My life is not meant
Mhm.
for anybody else to believe in. It's meant for me to believe in. And
That's
I was
right.
tired.
That's right. That's right.
I was over
That's
it.
right. Now that you've gone on to a big thing, and you will not be going back. I promise you. Don't look
Oh
back.
no, I would.
Once you
You
go
know
start going
something?
forward and it's looking good and it's sun is shining, keep going.
I would never turn my back to go back to something that disrespected me, and I had to have an overlook and view everything that I went through. No, I
Mm-hmm.
could never. I will never, and I promised myself I would never turn my back because first of all, it's not just about me. And regardless of how many people be like, you got kids or whatever, it took me to recognize my faults and recognize my kids at my own time. And I recognize I'm not going to lose
Yeah.
my kid again to a
Right.
nothing, a nobody, somebody that only cares about them, only want to abuse and beat on me. It took time for me. And that's what I had to do. And everybody keeps
Right.
saying, you have a story, Toya. I'm gonna tell my story from beginning to end.
Tell your story. That's what you do. Tell your story. Tell your story. What people know now, we all got we all got a story in us. Some may not be crucial or critical as others, but we all got some kind of story. And our stories are different.
Right. And when I get ready to tell
So
my
did your
story,
kids ever play?
go ahead.
Uh,
Go ahead, Bert.
no, go ahead. When you give it, tell your story. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I wasn't finna tell my story. I was fixing to say when I tell
Oh,
my
you said when you.
story.
Okay. Uh huh. Well, you know what? Um, that's gonna be a lot of things to be motivated about as well. You know, tell you when you get tell your story, tell your story. You know what I'm saying? And you might be able to uplift somebody else on your story that you got to tell. You just never know, and you never know who you might help too, Toya, on that.
Right. You're right. Because
Mm-hmm.
when I tell it, I'm gonna tell it from beginning to end. I will have my documentation. Um, I will
Mm-hmm.
show police reports and everything. I'm not going without being told. but I'm not ready to reveal it. That would not come on me revamping my channel. Um, when I do it, I would like for my sisters to be there to for
Mm-hmm.
moral support.
We can always be there for you for more support. No problem. We have no problem with that, And I understand about you because mine's may not have been. I mean, every story is different, right? So, um, I've told my story before on my channel. One day when I feel like that I'm in a strong mode, a strong mode, I'm gonna show the video of my son where he had got shot at and everything, but I had made to the point just being too strong yet, and like I said, everybody got a storytelling. That's my story. That's what made me start being on entertainment TV. See what I'm saying? So everybody got a story to tell.
Correct. You are so
Hmm.
right. And
And I wish more
eventually,
people come out and tell their story. I wish people come out and tell their story. I don't know why people. Some people need to know their story because it gives strength they can go on and make them make a move for people to get arrested or get them strength to move out of the house or move away from a domestic violence or just strength to any kind of strength. That's why people need to we need to uplift people instead of turn them down all the time. We're too busy turning people down and not watching what's going on in the news and watching what's going on in our community. I mean, that's the bad part about people, period. And not just black people, it's all color of people.
exactly. And then you have people in front of you that are going through the same thing that you're going through, but
Mhm.
you are so afraid
Oh
to
yeah.
say what needs to be said. And to maybe you can motivate that next person. And
Hmm.
that's me. I'm afraid to talk about how I actually overcame. Yes, it's been a lot of stories out about Toya and what Toya actually went through, about her abuse and pictures and all that. But this is the real Toya. This is the Toya that's talking about herself. The Toya that went through what she went through. I said bits and parts of things that I went through, but the real Toya will eventually tell her
Hmm.
story and help. Hopefully, it will help motivate somebody else get out of that abusive relationship. You don't deserve it. I
Yeah,
didn't deserve it, and the next person does not deserve it
that's
either.
right. Yeah,
So,
nobody deserves to be abused. Nobody deserves to be put on.
abusive relationships are is bad, and I was so stupid and naive
You
to
breaking up.
thinking.
Hmm.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you.
An abusive relationship, I was naive behind it. I was in love, thought that I was in love with a man, and a man that didn't actually
Hmm.
care, did not give two craps about me or the next person. It was what he could get when he wanted it, and when I didn't say what he wanted me to say or do what he wanted me to do, I got beat. I got black eyes. I got my hair pulled out.
Yeah. Hmm.
So,
Hmm.
like I said, eventually I will go into my story. Like I say, I've told bits and platforms about my story, but y'all don't know the real thing. Y'all don't know exactly what I went through. Y'all don't know half of it.
That's and that's part of living life, and it's called growth. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, when you get tired, man, sick of tired, you move on. And some people, excuse me, some people may need safe havens, and that way, but you didn't need a safe haven. You had your own safe haven. You just had to move different, you know.
Exactly.
And sometimes, if you don't have a safe haven, you do have to move different. You move different in a correct way, and you move different in a silence. You know what I'm saying? So that's a big thing, and I congratulate you on that. I really do. I do. I do. And you sound in your voice, you much happier and jolly, and oh man, I'm glad. Shit. You know what I'm saying? When you find a new boo, you can always find a new boo to give the old motherfucker. You hear me?
Exactly.
Move him
And
right out the
but
way.
one thing I want people to know, just because you move on and you find somebody else, it's not just because that person is um a rebound or whatever. It's because you found somebody that actually cares, actually loves you, actually is there for you.
Right. So right,
It's not just
right,
a
right.
rebound.
I feel on that
Sometimes it
sister.
might sometimes it might be a rebound, but for what I found, it was not a rebound. It was love
So
genuinely. It was the caring. Cause
you
ain't
must be
nobody
moving right.
been
You must be moving around in the house.
no, it's raining here. Like it's actually pouring down.
Okay. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry, my bad. But
It's
Toya, um, like like you and me, I've been in domestic violence too. So hey, but when you're in domestic violence, some if like me and like you, we've been there before. We know how it is about being in domestic violence, and some women's not strong enough to move away, and some women don't know how to move in silence. So I'm just gonna say that if you're in the bushes or you do a replay, that per house can be a safe haven for someone who's in a domestic violence. I mean, I can be a safe haven for maybe about a month. By then, we'll be had all the paperwork worked out. You go get what you go where you need to go in your safe haven. But I can give somebody a safe haven for about a month. If you're moving in silence. Because if you're not moving in silence, don't ask Perp for a safe haven. But if you're moving in silence and you really need to get away, Perp will be someone's safe haven for them. Let me just put that out
and
there.
Perp House is
Because I know
a
how to
safe
do.
haven because Perp offered her house to me for a safe haven, but I got my crap together, and you know, my house is I'm getting ready actually to move her, but um Perp House is a safe haven. You can go there. She opened up for her doors to any and everybody, unless you a shyster. Don't go to my sis with all that bull crap
You hear me?
because ain't no.
I'm put you right up on out of here quick.
But she offered her house for me to come when I first started going through it. Well, when she first met me and I started going through it, I had already been going through it. But
Yeah,
Purple House is a
I know
safe
how it is,
haven.
Toy. I know how it is, baby. And I ain't and people might think, well, I don't want to be judged when this and that. Ain't nobody trying to judge you when you try and get somewhere and make yourself safe and make your kids safe and do something for yourself. That's different.
And that was
You
me.
judge a
I
person
didn't
when they
want to
come to your
be
house, don't do that. Just want to lay around and enjoy.
and Perk tell the truth, because that was me. I was like, I don't want to be judged. That's why I never went. But
Yeah,
you know,
that's right. That's you. That's
that
you.
blame
And
falls on me. And I ain't gonna even lie.
right.
Perp
Don't
still
be thinking
opened
about
her
what the
door
other
up to
person.
me. Perp
Yeah.
opened up her door to me when I said that I was gonna leave Alabama. I said, I'm going to leave Alabama. And she was like, come up here. And she still opened her door up to me. So
I
anybody
sure
that's
did.
in the need, yes, you did.
I remember that too.
Anybody that needs help, you know,
Cause
there's no problem. We're reaching out to
yeah.
I call her Purple because she my purple. Y'all can't call her Purple.
Okay.
She
But I
and
wish that I can give us some. I wish I can give somebody toy and get a domestic violence place for college safe and be college safe haven.
oh, that would be nice.
I'd
Vino's
like to have that and then have a
Vino's
counselor
Safe
there.
Haven.
Come on now, you put that out there, girl. Spread it, spread it, spread it. Put it in the most definitely
Exactly.
put it in the universe. But I got to get to Alabama though. I got to get down there so I can see you, girl. I mean, I got to see you. We can hang out at least for a weekend.
Um,
I can come on Thursday and leave on a Sunday, something like that.
that's fine. I got a whole extra bedroom over there, and ain't nobody in it. Clean, fresh. I ain't got no sheets on the bed or whatever, but because I washed all of them, everything in the closet, in the laundry, in my hall closet where my extra laundry goes, where it can't fit in anywhere else. So for anybody want to know, haters, I have a whole laundry closet.
Yeah, I'm gonna come down there instead of the weekend. I need to come and when I come down there, I need to before I get there, I need to stay in so we can try to feed some unfortunate people while I'm down there. You know what I'm saying? So I can start making some purchases and have them delivered to your front door so we can feed. I wish I'd come down earlier and then we can go to some food pantries. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah, you
and
have to let
that
me
way we can
know
also have
because
extra food to feed some people.
you have to let me know, like when you're coming, I can set up some appointments for the food pantry because you have to set up appointments here.
Do they have appointments for Fridays?
Yes, they have
Because if I
appointments
come down on
Monday.
Thursday, uh,
You have to set it up.
because
If
if I come on Thursday, I won't be enough time to leave from the airport to get there. So I mean, so if I'm saying, do they have them? I go on Friday. Well, I ain't got to try to put no paperwork in, a lot of paperwork in, and no bunch of ID showing and
if
all this stuff.
if you let me know, I can do it on Fridays. My mother, a pastor. We work through things like that. So, well, now
Okay.
she's working at where we can talk to people or whatever. I got a few connections now. I do. I didn't then, but I do now. So if you
Mm-hmm.
come on a Friday, I can set up a time.
Yeah, I'm gonna get with you. And do that.
But we can also go to the store. It doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, we can do both. I want to feed a variety. I mean, a large sum of people when I come. Just we probably need some tents, some chairs, something like that. And some
So yeah,
coolers for the water. But we're gonna talk about show some love in your community.
I had already talked to remember I had talked to you about the man at the store and about setting up outside the excuse me, at the of I'm trying to keep from coughing, but I'm trying to talk to you. But setting up outside of the establishment for the grocery store
Kind of like that.
and And he said that we could do outside the establishment. That was fine.
So you know a good spot to go to already for the fee the unfortunate people.
Yes. I got I have the perfect spot, the perfect place. And it's not the grocery store, it's Lynn Park. Um down it's downtown. That's where all the homeless be.
Oh, okay.
They sleep in the park.
Yeah, I want to show a little love this summer, girl. I even want to do a weenie roast one weekend for the homeless people.
A wing
For
roast?
the unfortunate, doing a weenie roast, no, but a
Oh,
weenie
I thought
roast,
you said
just
wing.
weenies,
I
chips,
thought you
and
said wings. Stop calling them wieners. They ain't called wieners.
oh,
They call
just make
hot
some
dogs.
hot dogs and yeah, a weenie roast, hot. We call different things from different places, cow. But yeah, and just feed them hot dogs and chips and water. Just sat there and just. I wish we could get some kind of games that homeless people like to play because homeless people like to play games too, which we call the unfortunate
Right,
over here. They like to play games, get some games like the little set, the little thing with the little pouches with the sand in. You throw them into little holes and stuff. Make it fun and enjoy. Everybody need to laugh a little bit. Everybody
right.
need to laugh a little bit.
I know you talking about the thing. What's the exo thing? Um, not the horseshoe, but
Yeah,
what's the
yeah.
I know
Uh-huh.
beanbag, the beanbag thing.
Yeah. Uh-huh. I think that'd be fun for them to play and some maybe some checkers. Not only they probably ain't got no mat. Well, some people play some checkers. You just never know what unfortunate people know how to do. They know how to do a lot of stuff. You'd be surprised.
But you know something, if you let me know, my cousin, I can get her involved. Go out and sing at Lynn Park a lot for the homeless, so I can get them involved. Like it can be something charitable, and um, it's something that we're giving. Well, you and I are giving back to the community, and whoever else is involved. But with me just
Yeah.
being from Alabama is it would be something different. And I don't even live in the Birmingham area anymore. I live in the Centerpoint area. So we're two different counties.
Right. And I as well. I wish you could travel to Dallas as well. We could go back and forth and stuff. But and I'm gonna be going back and forth to Arkansas. I know for sure to do food drives down there. I got a friend, Cassandra Winters. She has several business
Shout
and
out to
she asked me
Cassandra.
to help me do some things. Yeah, she told me she'll help me with some things with being on entertainment TV and she'll help me feed a lot of unfortunate people and things like that. She ready now, but it's cold outside. I don't do perp don't do the cold.
And why is it
I
cold
don't do
where
the cold weather. Not at all.
y'all in Texas and it's cold? It's 69 degrees here.
I know.
This weather, that's why
Hmm.
I got the crew. I'm just playing.
What's the temperature for it? I'm what the temperature is. What's the temperature?
34.
It's 34 degrees here in Texas.
And it's
Hold
69
on a minute.
here in Alabama.
Hold on a minute. We'll go ahead.
And I want that. What everybody doing?
Hey,
Hey,
Perp.
Purple.
Hey, girl. Hey,
Hey, Mr. Purse.
just wanted to add, hey, how you doing? To add, entertainment TV. I have a lot of resources too, like with the safe haven. If people just want to be by themselves. Friends of mine that have boarding houses that charge maybe like $125 a week and stuff
Amen.
like that.
Come on, spread the love, Perp.
And he works with you. He's a Christian. He don't but he just asked that you keep drugs and alcohol away from his premises and stuff like that. He be having house manager positions open, like for people that can't too much pay rent, just want to sit around and watch TV and watch. But yeah, that kind of stuff. We got people that collect rent because he got houses all over the metroplex.
That's a blessing, and that's
You know,
that's DFW
Amen.
Metroplex. That's a blessing.
everybody reach
Thank
out
you
to
for
Purps
that.
and they tell me what type of trade they in or what type of operation they're trying to get. Then I am resourceful on that. I can hook them up with things, but they have to just be serious about what they're trying to do. I'm not gonna pay if they don't know what they're doing with themselves. I'm not gonna do that. We over here we more about helping people, but we're not gonna be no fools either.
Exactly. I agree
And see,
100%.
Toya got a channel. She doing things to build. Yeah, and Toya trying to build her channel up, and I'm trying to build my channel. We want to come together and do some things together. People know that we are some people like we're giving women, saying we are also some powerful women. When you watch back, it's Purp always say. But I'm just into showing love. I just want to be happy and show people happiness. That's the only thing I want to do. You always got to be all sad with your face all tore all up and don't want to talk to nobody and just angry. People already call us angry black women already. Some men's do. I seen a show where it was called oh, you may have seen Toya. I seen on Tubi. It's called Tired Black Man.
On what? On Tubi?
Have you seen it? Mm-hmm. And he started like reading a book, and it's really like we angry. White women can't be angry. The white women, why the Chinese women can't be angry? Why the Mexican women can't be angry? Who's super angry? The white women?
Yeah.
Super. Why you say the white women super angry then? Why you say that?
Put a disclaimer up.
I'm gonna put the disclaimer. Sorry, I'm deep here. Person put the disclaimer. He could talk. The disclaimer is thrown up in there. Now what? Now to come on with it. You gonna talk that shit? Let's go. It's early morning bullshit talk.
Early morning.
Statistics. Their population is
What's going on?
The population is decreasing.
The population decreasing. They're getting. I thought they because they partners wouldn't give them what they need to give them below. That's what I thought they had a problem with me. I don't know. I thought
when they can't get no black meat, then they're angry.
Let me throw my disclaimer because you talking real crazy.
I told you to
I'm gonna put your ass on me.
Oh, you was supposed to take it up, put it up anyway.
I put it up. I put it up again. You talking a little bit reckless up over here.
It's deep though.
Yeah, it is. It is. It is. They had a man. I watch a lot of stuff. I just can't even be. He was cleaning out his family member's home, his grandmother's house, and somebody called the popos and mistook him for being a burglar, and they shot him. He was only 28 years old.
What happened?
28. I can't remember. I'm just telling you, I be watching a lot of stuff, and I be just be thinking, and it be in my mind. I start talking, and I just start coming out with.
So he was.
But
he was supposed to be at the moment. That's what I'm.
Yeah, he was where he was supposed to be at the moment. Yeah,
that's the only thing I'm trying to ask.
Yeah, he was cleaning his grandmother's house out. Somebody mistaken to be a burglar. The popos came, and they shot him. And he was on 28 years old. Now
you know something. That's why I don't watch the news.
Clean the house out.
Wow.
That's why I don't watch the news no more. That's why I do not like to watch the news. It's always something popping up. Somebody getting killed.
I start talking. Yeah, and you're right because that stuff be embedded in my. When I be listening to it, or if I read it and I start talking, it come out. I be forgetting what it be, but it be still in my mind because I be unread. I don't be liking to eat it sometimes. Like it be still there in my mind. So I understand what you're saying.
I can't watch.
You have to download this app called Citizen.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
hate that.
it's
I
good to
downloaded the
download
app
the
called
app
Newsbreak.
because you'll see every now.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, Citizen more deep. All the updates are right around your corner.
But
Anywhere,
yeah, downtown
anybody.
citizen. Pep, tell about again. Tell again.
Citizen, just like
Yes, like citizen.
But
Yeah.
but does
it's gonna
Citizen
have
give
a
you
map
around the world?
in it too.
No, it don't give you running. What give you running all around in your city.
With the whole city right there around your block. Any 911 call that came into the dispatcher, it's gonna detail what happened.
Yeah, I got it on my
Somebody got
phone.
shot. If it's down the street from you, you'll know what happened when you leave out your house every day.
And you can share this app with your family and friends, and they can also see you and had an accident where they can ping where you be at, happy like that. It's good to have.
And you can go live. You can
Oh
go
yeah, I
live
seen somebody go live.
on
Yeah,
the
I seen
scene of
that. Yeah, I
whatever
seen
that
that.
is.
I seen that, and I'm following them on that too. I'm sister. I've been following them that on sister. So you can do all that stuff, and around where I
Keep the
stay
criminals
at,
honest.
it's somewhere. It's some elevator, Toya. I don't know where it's elevated at, but it's an elevator somewhere near me. Somebody always gets stuck in that elevator. And I said,
Oh
wherever
wow.
that elevator is, Lord, please don't let me get in the elevator because I don't want to get stuck. Yeah, they
I
always get stuck in that one elevator. That one
um
elevator. You breaking up, girl.
no, I think that we're delayed. I went outside to go cause the garbage man running this morning, so I went to go take some garbage out.
Okay. But Toya, do you eat Vienna wings or you eating a chicken?
I used to eat Viennas. I ain't had none in a while. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. Um, I haven't had Viennas in a while.
She smoking that good purple. I don't care what she say. Shit, she coughing like that.
I'm not
She got
smoking
that good purple
anything.
there.
That's just a cough.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not smoking nothing. I'm not smoking anything. I ain't doing nothing. I walked my son to the door. He-
While she get that out, we're gonna play. We're gonna go to commercial. While we get that out her throat. Hold on.
oh no.
Early morning vibes. Early morning vibes. Early morning vibes. Hey, early vibes. Early morning vibes. Early morning vibes. Hey, hurt, hurt, hurt. Toya, 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 Toya. Early morning vibes. Early morning vibes. Vibes. Hurt, hurt. Toya, Toya. Hey. Get your coffee. Early morning vibes. Perk, 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 perk. Toya, 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 Toya. Early morning vibes. Early morning vibes. Hey, hey, hey. Get your coffee. Get your coffee. Early morning vibes. Early morning vibes.
Let's go.
Perk, perk. Toya, Toya. Perk, perk. Toya, Toya. Pass that. Pass that. Early morning vibes. Early morning vibes. Perk, 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 perk. Toya, 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 Toya. Hey, hey. Get your coffee. Get your coffee. Perk, perk. Toya, Toya. Pass that, pass that. Early morning vibes. Early morning vibes. Perk. Toya, Toya. Pass that, pass that. Oh, Toya, what's going
Hey,
on?
hey, good morning, good morning, good morning for y'all that just coming in.
Oh,
Okay, we up and about early this morning. But what I was saying, Toya, we had a lot of recalls on a lot of meat. You know what I'm saying? So we got to be careful about what we eat, baby. I'm serious because they got a recall of 2.58 million pounds canned meat, which is like the in the sausage and the chicken products, the potty meat. You know, like brands like Goya, Kroger, any great value brand. We can buy what we eat. That's why our stomachs be too all up and blood
What did I
pressure be
tell
all
you
out
the
of
other day?
control, and it's
Perk, before,
crazy,
Perk,
and
what did I tell you the other day when I
huh?
told you I found out I had COVID? And my friend told me, what did you eat? It's got to be in
It
something
came from food.
you eat because you ain't
Yeah,
been
you told me that.
nowhere. I told you, I said that on your live the other day. It's something
Yeah,
that I'm eating. I don't eat potted meat. I don't eat
you did.
vitamin sausage. I don't know what it is, but the only thing that I eat is
Mm-hmm.
chicken and ground beef, and I had steak. We did I did
Yeah.
pork steak and rice that night, and next thing I know, I got freaking COVID. My mom keeps telling me I need to text
You know,
myself again.
you yeah, you may be on to something, Toy, because you may be on to something, sister. Because let me tell you this right here. Wally World, they have a recall on chicken products in 28 states due to the wrong labels.
Oh wow.
Hmm. Yeah, and then our famous Oscar Myers, I love me some Oscar Mayer wieners. The ham and cheese loaf has a recall, possibility of being contaminated. So it's a
Oh,
lot of food that's being contaminated, and we don't. You may be onto something, baby.
and it went
Yeah.
when
Even
like I'm like
Costco chicken patties.
uh-huh.
Huh? Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm saying
sorry.
Oh, even Costco chicken
E-
patties. We call due to plastic contamination. So we gotta be careful. We eat. You said something the other day on my show, and it may be because somebody may have COVID and not telling the people at the job they got COVID. They spread it into the food. and
Right.
still working. Don't want to lose them hours. What you think?
Yeah, I agree. I was watch. I had watched some a man, Caucasian guy. He did a video and he said, "Be careful of the chicken that you eat." He found cancer in his chicken. It was so freaking yellow in the inside, and
What?
it was, yes, I promise you.
Yeah.
I probably should have
What?
screenshotted it and sent it, but it was cancer in the inside of it, and it was hunks of it.
Mm.
And he said, please be
God, dog.
careful
It
of
was
the
big
food that y'all are
hunks. Was
buying.
it big hunks, Toya?
Yes, it was big hump. I watched it. And I rewatched the
Dang.
video, rewatched it, and rewatched it. And I'm reading the comments, and a lot of people is just like, wow, are you serious? Because people don't expect nothing like that. You know, we just go out and we buy food, we wash it, cook it, and eat it. But this man bought a whole chicken and cut it open, and it was
Mm.
cancer in the inside.
God.
So
Well,
you
that's
make you
scary,
scared,
girl.
make it scared to eat chicken. But I promise you, Perk, that's
So
what
it's
he
more
found.
like what we feeding our kids.
Exactly.
So, um, you know, back in the day, they processed meat differently. How they process the meat now? The meat now is getting processed too fast. I think. I don't think the meat is getting processed at a reasonable time because look what's going on within the world. I think the meat that we eat got a lot of things, uh, a lot of different diseases
Exactly.
that we don't need in our body.
Tell Perp to put that disclaimer up, because what I said is what I saw from another person's video. So I'm just, you know, allegedly that's
Oh,
what
I
he
put it
found.
up. Yeah,
But that's what was
yeah.
that's what
But I
it,
hate that.
I wish I could find that video. And I'm gonna try to find it and send it to you. Where he, like, it was hunks of yellow stuff in the inside of the chicken. Not on the outside, it was in the inside. And it was a whole chicken that he bought from
Yeah, I had cancer.
he bought it from Walmart. He said, I ain't gonna disclose the name, but then he showed the paper. I know the paper because I buy stuff from Walmart. So
So tell me, so what made him open it? What made him want to open that chicken up? He just an idea of him just doing it, or he just
it
get
was
sick behind it. He just I'm gonna open this chicken up because it's the only thing I've been eating.
it was a whole chicken. He cut it open. He said that's how he buy his chickens, and he cut it open. He was fixing to cut it up, and when he cut it down the middle, it
Oh,
was member cancer in the inside.
mm,
And it was,
mm, mm,
for
mm.
those for people that don't know what cancer look like, is I didn't know what it looked like till he showed me. It was yellow, and it was
I don't
on
even know
both.
what look Toya. I don't know what it look like.
It's yellow, and when he showed on that video, it was yellow and it was very thick. And be careful. That's why I look at the
Mm,
chicken I buy. When I was talking about them chicken wings on the other video, them bruised chickens, chicken wings and all that. No, be careful, please, y'all. Be
mm,
careful.
mm. Yeah, I'm telling you, I need me a damn farm. So I can give me one horse, one cow. But give me two horses, two cows, two pigs, two sheeps. I can
by
start
the time
two
by the
roosters,
time
two
you
chickens. I can start growing my own damn groceries right now. House.
by the time you get it, shit, it's gonna they all gonna
Shit.
be contaminated. Shoot. And that's that's excuse me, but that's what I don't understand. How in the freak I get a freaking like how am I had to get COVID from the food that I ate. But the only thing I could think of is chicken and ground beef and that pepper steak and rice. Those are the only three meats that I've eaten.
But have you had a COVID shot? Have you had a COVID shot? Have you had the COVID shot yet, or the COVID
I
booster yet?
am
I mean, or the
fully
boot? Have you had the
vaccinated.
C-19 shot or the booster yet?
I'm vaccinated. I've been vaccinated. When I was doing the
Mm,
medical work, when I was
mm.
going out helping giving the vaccine, I didn't have a choice but to get vaccinated. And I got
Yeah,
vaccinated. My kids are all
that
vaccinated.
was.
I don't even understand with me being in the house all the time, how
Mm,
in the crap did I get this stupid crap that didn't happen two
yeah.
years ago? I just get it now.
I don't know. You know what? I never did get it, but um, when it first came out, girl, I had me a note on my front door. If you ain't had your shot, and you can't show me no paperwork, you can't come to my house. I put it upstairs my door for a whole year.
I got a card. I'm
It really did.
vaccinated,
I was
fully
scared of that
vaccinated.
because
Oh, but you know something? It doesn't matter if you vaccinated. Look at me. Shoot, I got my card and everything. I can show y'all my card.
but guess what? They say that, but still, but they say if you do this, if you do it, miss have to get it, and you do have the shot, they say it won't. So my question to you is, has it been real? Have you had it? Was it real bad? Or
The
was it like
only
a mild C-19? Was a one C-19 after you had a shot?
I ain't gonna say that it was bad to the point where I had to be admitted into the hospital or anything like that. No, it wasn't that bad. I just ran a fever, um, headache. Headache is one of the signs of it. I had a temperature and I had chills. It was hot in the house,
Okay.
but I was cold. Um, I didn't have diarrhea. I didn't have nausea or
Oh wow.
vomiting. I had everything except that. But I thought I was getting better, and even when I had
Dang.
talked to somebody and she was like, you ain't better yet. I was like, no, I still feel bad. The after effect from it, like I got a bad cough and I be trying to hold my cough in so bad, like I'm doing now, because I don't want to cough like that. But I have a cough that it's like it won't go away.
Yeah.
And it I cough so bad till it hurts in my stomach.
Right.
And everybody be like, "You ain't better yet. I
Oh.
thought you was better." I am better. I'm physically better, but it's just this cough I can't get rid of. My head is not hurting anymore. Um, the other morning when I talked to you and I had
Mm.
chills, that was it. But I took a COVID test. My mama bought me a COVID test. I took it, and no, I do not have COVID anymore. I just can't get rid of this cough.
Well, I'm glad you don't have it anymore. That's a blessing. Thank God you got it. It went away. You know, maybe drink some honey tea or something like that. Drink some hot tea sometime. To try to
Right.
get that cold and get that cough kind of down a little bit. You know what I mean? Get some honey, put your little honey in there and everything. Throw your little Jack Daniels, just a little sprinkle of Jack Daniels
My girl said Georgia.
in
Yeah, probably so. But I my son had went about
Do
'cause
that for about a week or so. You need to get the cough away.
Pico had gotten sick after I got sick. And he was like, "Ma, you gave it to me." I was like, "No, I didn't." And but he got sick that Thursday, and he was better because he went to work that Monday. But we tested him for COVID. He didn't have it, but he was better. So
Good.
I
That's
don't
good.
know.
That's good. That's a blessing, man. People got to take it more serious. I remember Toy when it first came out. I got a sister. She got, she married, and her older. She got a son. She got one son, and they were thought it was a joke. Thought joke laughing carried on. My sister, she ran there wearing her mask. They were laughing at her, her gloves and stuff. Oh, and girl, she went and got her shot and everything. And my nephew got sick. He was down. Then the daddy got sick. The daddy got so sick he had to go to the hospital.
Oh wow.
And I don't think he's still right now. Uh-huh. So they meant what it said. It ain't nothing to play with. That's something that the whole universe needed to understand. Take better care of yourself. I got some air
Right.
shields. I got some edible. I mean, I got some fish oil, and
No, you said what
at
you
my age,
finna
I gotta
say.
keep my body up because I don't want to get sick. Not right now.
Nah, what you finna say? You got some
Get
yeah,
you.
good. I caught it.
Hell yeah, sure, but we live in this world now. We live in a dangerous world now where you can't expect nothing from nobody. You expect everything, until they show you otherwise. You know what I'm saying? Because people crazy.
Exactly.
The world is crazy. They do crazy stuff, and you know, you can't shop. You can't go nowhere. I seen I'm always looking at somewhere in Wally World, these two sisters got into it, and they were all because the lady said the lady jumped in line in front of her, and they went down. Like, look at these fools here. It was out of control. I'm like, and it went all the way to the parking lot. I said, oh Lord, you know, what you say, and they say what they say, you just leave it alone, just walk away when you're in public. You know what I'm saying? Because people look, they got kids be watching, and kids react off other people just their parents react, but they don't understand that kids see they take things back and act out on them things, at home, at school. It's just crazy.
And you're so right.
But
That's what people
yeah,
have to learn
yeah,
that you
yeah,
can't take
really, really,
you like some things you have to learn to fight your battle. Sometimes it's not meant for you to fight that battle at that
mm-hmm,
time. Let it go. Move on.
yeah.
Figure out.
But let me put this disclaimer before I say what I'm going to say.
Here
So
we go.
Toya,
Here we go with the message
you
shit.
know, you know, um, we'll be in our bedrooms having sexual activities going on in our lives. We do some strange things, a piece of change, you know what I'm saying? So this Chinese man, what some bullshit.
Here comes the bullshit. What the Chinese man did?
This Chinese man, he had because he was in his bedroom doing some strange activities, right? And couldn't get that motherfucker off.
what
He
what
went to the
happened to
doctor's
it?
office. The doctor couldn't get it off. He couldn't. He tried to get it off. He couldn't take it off, so he went to the doctor's office. The doctor
What
couldn't
he had on there, first of all?
remove it. The doctor was struggling to remove it. And girl, he had a codified appointment.
What the crap did he have on
Yeah,
there?
he was at home.
But what did he have on there?
A penis ring. Let me talk about this disclaimer. I'm gonna get you. Girl,
Oh,
I don't know
Lord.
what he had, but girl, he had to go to the
Oh.
doctor's. He just went, you know, he was tired of it and couldn't get up. Went to the doctor. Doctor struggling to get it off. They had kind of fire. Lord have mercy, girl. If I was a fire department girl, I would just fell out. I wouldn't been no more good.
and neither would I. I didn't even want to touch it.
Yeah, you too.
We talk the things you use in your bedroom. The things you use in your bedroom, you gotta be careful, cause girl,
I wouldn't want to touch that
them
crap. What the
things would
heck?
happen in them bedrooms, girl. I thought
He must have had a swollen one. It
that
must
doctor had to
swole up.
girl, I know the doctor had on just by accident.
It must have been a big one. Was it a big one?
I don't know. I
Oh
don't
my
know.
God.
It would come off the list. Couldn't get that motherfucker out of kind of fire department. I'm like, then what the fire department gonna do?
The fire department was, I don't
He
know.
should be
Why
calling
you
the
call the
ambulance.
fire department, sir? The
He
fire
should be
department
calling
couldn't
the
get it off,
ambulance,
sir.
girl. Girl, when I seen that girl, I died. I'm like, his what? And his what? I had to replay it a couple times. I
Where
said,
you
oh, when we
found
do
that is?
strange
Let me
things
go
on
see what it looked like.
please on YouTube on news, girl. On YouTube on the news, I'm like, what you doing? But Toya, for real, when you do strange things in the bedroom, you got to be careful, girl. Some things don't pay off too good sometimes.
That's why you don't do strange things in the bedroom. Well, you ain't finna put nothing on me. Nothing that I can't see and
Like
that I can't remove.
a bitch
Put
like
it
me,
on you,
I
sir.
leave your ass, get me some handcuffs. I get some handcuffs and make me mad, and we it on and flashbacks and start hitting Purp by the eyes and stuff. I start flashing back. I'm about to leave your ass handcuffed to the bed.
You have a freaking
Your big
flashback.
ass got
Boom,
kidnapped.
boom, boom. I got a flashback. Boom, boom, boom. Sir, Mr. Officer, I just had a flashback. I don't know.
Leave your ass.
Mr. Officer, Mr.
Once a bad guy,
Officer,
give him some
Mr.
pink
Officer. That is crazy.
handcuffs. Girl, you was crazy, girl. Girl, I mean, but it's a lot of people do strange things in their bedrooms and stuff, and sometimes you make women mad, and they start remembering that stuff.
They start thinking
They'll
back
start
in the
remembering that
old
stuff real
time.
bad.
What happened to my
Hey,
old
little
time?
baby.
Oh, oh shoot! What happened to my old? Oh my God! Oh, you finna be punished right now. I'm just playing.
Good morning, little baby. How you doing?
Good morning, Mika. That's
Little baby,
Mika.
good to you, family. Good morning. My little baby. That's Miss Little Baby. Little baby Mika done slobbing. She got slob coming out her mouth. Her thumb ain't
Oh,
right about now.
good morning, love baby.
But girl,
Girl, ain't nobody
and
finna play.
that
No,
made you mad,
love
and you
baby,
just
love baby. Tell me, love baby, do you got it? What happened in your bedroom where somebody you got your little sex toys out and a ring then got stuck on your man? Ain't no freaking way. Hey, Miss Scott.
hey, Miss Scott.
Miss Scott, a ring that got stuck on your man. Ain't no way. No. Ain't no way. Sorry.
To the men, careful. You be a major woman mad and she got some handcuffs. Gonna lead your ass handcuffed to that bed. Baby, let's go to the motel and have us a night out, have a night of fun. And you get you some pink handcuffs, girl. Get some
Look,
pink handcuffs,
look.
girl, and you're gonna have a night of fun.
Then
Okay,
I'm going to
just
work. I'm gonna
get
leave
your
your
ass
ass
handcuffed to the
handcuffed
bed,
right
girl.
there to the bed, and I'm going to work. I'm gonna go to work, sir. Think about what you did last night.
Yeah. Leave your
Think
ass
about what
right
you just.
here.
Think about what your ass said last night. I'm gonna leave your ass handcuffed right here, and you think about it. Let's talk about it when I come home from work at 5, and I'm leaving out at 6 in the morning, and you gonna be here to 5 when I get off. That's
The
crazy.
maid's gonna get your handcuffed to the bed, girl. Look at him. That'd be some funny shit, girl. You know, you just never know what a woman scorn would do to a man and how she get him what she needs to get him to and do what she needs to do to his ass and leave him there for embarrassment. That's some funny stuff, though.
No, they got movies like
Exactly.
that.
I
But
know
you
they
know,
got
so I
movies like
watch
that.
I watch too many Lifetime movies. I see that shit happen on Lifetime. That done taught me a lesson.
Yeah, a girl.
Some of that stuff is on actual events too, but they
Yeah.
just offshoot
It's
it a little bit.
them true stories, huh? Yeah, it's a true story.
Yeah, they offshoot it a little
Herb,
bit.
you finna be
Yeah,
handcuffed
that's
to
some
the
true
bed.
story. You
Change
just
the
never know.
names.
But you never know what a man do too. I see men. Seen men do it to a woman.
Handcuffs in the
I done
first
seen.
place, so ain't
Listen, past that, you finna be handcuffed to the bed. You better be quiet over yonder.
Nah,
Yeah.
you gotta be real tough. I fight hard. I'm country.
If I handcuff her to the bed, I'm gonna get some damn rainbow handcuffs.
Herb, past that, Perp gonna wait until you good and sleep. I done heard you snoring. Me and her done been on the phone before. You finna be handcuffed to that bed with them rainbow color handcuffs on.
Handcuffs.
It's all about what they, if you create the environment, then
I'm
that
having
type of stuff gonna happen.
I'm not having flashback in a damn day. It's a flashback. Oh, I remember this shit right here. Oh yeah.
you know how when a lion see new territory, he kind of sit back and look for it, just walk over there. I do that everywhere I go.
Pass it. I suggest you sit over there and be quiet now, cause you finna be handcuffed to that bed.
No, I ain't finna do none of that.
Yeah,
too many people try to check me. I ain't worried about it.
Girl, you hear me, girl?
Keep going now.
Yo, new man might hand your cup to the bed because you got your new boo.
Birmingham ain't that big.
I got her new man, see, so and she happy and he might be handcuffing her ass to the bed. She better be doing some investigation while she's talking about her new boo.
I wish that nigga would. Ain't gonna happen. I'm in my own house. Nigga, you better handcuff me to my own bed now. I'm in my own house.
It can be done to your own bed.
Look, he been out looking for apartments we've been out looking for apartments. Boy, no. You ain't finna handcuff me to no bed. Sorry. I'm good.
Don't enjoy whatever. Don't tell him no. Just let him do whatever he want to do, and you just enjoy it until you can be happy. I'm telling you, just enjoy whatever he want to offer you and give you, and the love and support he give you. Just take it all and just suck it all in, because you never know. One day you might to blow it back in his face, so just suck it all in.
Did you say throw it back in his face? Did you say
Uh-huh.
throw it back
Just suck
in
it
his
out
face?
as long as it's good to you, you know. Sure, yeah. Uh-huh.
I ain't gonna
And
throw it
just
in
suck
his
all
face.
this in. Mm-hmm. And then well, yeah, we make you mad. You will. You know how you will when you get mad. I'm looking at you.
Uh-oh. Perp. Here come past that. What handcuff it?
What you say? You breaking the what you say?
I told past that. I said, where the handcuff at? You better be quiet over there, sir. Just calm down, sir. Well, I ain't gonna please calm down.
You barking up the wrong. You
Oh,
supposed to be
he
talking about
said you
something
barking up the
else.
wrong tree. Perp,
Girl, let me
leave
tell you
him
something.
alone. Cause you finna get
Listen,
you
I might buy me a. I'm gonna get. One day I'm gonna get real. One day I'm gonna get real freaky. I'm gonna get real, really, 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 really freakiness one day. And me one day I'm gonna go to one of those little free stores and buy me a whip. Me scared that when you blowing, get hot. Give me some handcuffs.
yeah,
wait a minute.
see what's finna
Give me a
You
couple
happen.
said
blue
you
pills
getting the
because he gonna
ones
need
with
it.
the different you said you getting the ones with the different colors
I
on it,
already got.
didn't
Yeah,
Oh,
I
Pat
said
said
rainbow.
he
That's
I'm
already
mine.
gonna
got
make
it.
sure you get yours.
And we're gonna play house. I'm
You
Pat
gonna
sorry.
said,
you gonna be the
Pat,
first one I put to
Pat
bed.
said,
You
please,
doing
please be a soldier.
that
She
out.
said, y'all gonna
Coming out.
play house.
Coming out.
Please, you
Keep
be
going.
the one to handcuff her. Don't let her handcuff you.
See,
Pat said,
so you bring away.
Y'all
Pat
need to
said,
stop.
don't let her.
What a disclaimer.
Pat said, I'm on your side. I'm on your side, man. And I told you to handcuff her before she handcuff you.
You got but Toya, um, what you think about the earthquakes been going on lately?
I don't know, but you know something.
I guess you don't know about this.
I don't know nothing about no earthquake, but I swear to God,
You breaking up, get up. You sound like a robot. Say what?
I said I don't know nothing about no
Be
no.
still.
I'm I don't know nothing about any earthquakes or anything, but I started watching some movies dealing with stuff like that, the apocalypse and the meteorites and earthquakes. I was
Mm-hmm.
watching on my phone today, but I don't know nothing about it. You just cut
I
me off.
wish so many people. I pray for the people over in Turkey. They lost so many people, and see over in Turkey they had a lot of people got demise over there by the earthquake. It was so many people. Girl, I was like little bitty babies. I mean, little. I mean, like months old, or like maybe 12 months old, or uh, uh 4, 5, 6 months old. And I'm like, this is crazy. I'm like, and people don't even pay attention to the world no more. But I think something that had to happen real bad, but we just really start paying attention to the world. I don't know.
Yes, I'm sorry, I'm trying to keep from coughing, but yes, we actually do have to pay attention to the world because just because our everyday life go on, it's still stuff that happens beyond.
Yeah,
You know that
yeah,
it,
yeah.
it's
It
very sad.
is.
Yes,
It
you're right,
is.
look. It's
Just like,
very
let me just ask you. You know, it's crazy that we don't look. How many people that you can think that looks up in the sky? People do, but not just constantly. You know what I'm saying? And just to know that that spy balloon was up in the air in the sky for all them days. I'm
And nobody,
saying? Because nobody who lift up in the sky like that all the time.
nobody, nobody.
Yeah.
Because everybody always look forward. They pay a lot
And
of people don't even pay attention to their surroundings. So why would they look up in the sky? They don't pay attention what's on the side of them or behind them or
right.
even in front of them. So why what's the purpose of them looking up in the sky? They pay no attention to it. And I was so worried about
Right.
this
Right.
behind that, with it being in Carolina, I'm like, what the
I
crap?
was too.
Them was the only two that I was worried about.
Yeah, it was Carolina shit
Wouldn't
posted
like,
up.
but okay.
And
So this is my question: why did it go to Carolina? Why was it sitting over just Carolina? It went nowhere else from what I have seen.
it was no, no, ma'am, no, ma'am, no, ma'am. It was over by the White House. That balloon been moving, baby. That balloon was moving. It was
Oh,
freaking moving. And they
see, I
said
did,
they don't had they said it's been more than one.
and see the only way I
If you talking on her, nothing you talking about.
did it, you said that the balloon was somewhere. I think you said that China had a balloon on one when I was on the live with you the other day, and that was the first time I recognized it.
Yeah,
Even paid attention. I saw it. It popped up on my news break, but I never paid attention to it before then.
dang. And they said it says been more than one. That's crazy,
Right.
girl. And I asked this Chinese dude today when I went to get my nail, I went to get my place, a nail shop, and I asked him. I said, "Do you think anything was in that balloon?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "You think something was in that balloon?" He said, "Yeah." He said, "I think something was really in that balloon." And he said, "Now
So
he's a Chinese, and he's a no, he's a Chinaman, but he told me, yeah, he believed it, yeah."
so did you ask him what did he think that was in there? Was it powder sources? Was it something a bomb? Well, I know it couldn't have been a bomb if they shot it
Yeah,
down.
I didn't ask him what was in it, but no, I didn't ask him what was in it, but I just asked him, do he believe anything was in it? He said, yeah, he believes something was in it.
Been a virus.
Perp said another virus.
Could have.
Well, you know what? Now over in Africa, they already preparing for some call it vaccines over there because it's
But
another virus gonna be coming in pretty soon.
But you know something? It's strange to me at this point in time when they already said they had a third string of the virus. And then now Biden ass need to get up out of there. I'm so glad I'm not glad that I didn't vote, but I would have never voted for Biden
You
anyway.
breaking
Even
up?
though I'm Dominican, um, I would have voted for Hillary because it's something. But they got Biden in there for a reason. Biden actually has taken away everything that Trump actually. I would have rather kept Trump here because Trump did look out for us, and that's no lie.
Hmm.
But Biden has actually taken away everything that dealing with the FEMA, the viruses, and everything. Biden taking all that away. March 1st, it's over with.
Yeah,
You know, they just gave away everything. That's what it is.
yeah, yeah. And then
People that stole so much money.
they have stole a lot of money from like from the COVID and the PPP
Yeah.
with PPP loan or whatever you call that crap. They stole a lot of
So that's
money,
why the
and
refunds gonna
you,
be short.
yeah, United States is really we in a lot of money. We in a lot of debt. They said we're in a lot of debt, but I don't know how we got the money. We make our own money. I'm gonna be in debt, Tory, and you make your own money. I ain't figured that out just yet. I'm still trying to figure that out. You figured you? I mean, I ain't figured it out yet.
Garnishment of wages,
But if you make your own money, why would you be in debt?
medical bills.
Figured,
If you make your own money, why would you be in debt? If you make your own money, print your own money off. If you print your own money off, why you in debt? I ain't getting it.
Not budgeting.
It's just the way that they got.
Oh,
I don't know what's going on because it's just so much. I just got a letter in the mail yesterday where our power stuff they talking about giving money back because we were overcharged for the power bill. That's 96 million. I think it's 96. I have to look at my paper again. Some $1 million that they owe people just here in Alabama because we were overcharged. Birmingham Water, I told you about that the other day on the live.
love,
This
baby.
hurt.
Huh?
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. I'm listening.
I was listening
Oh,
to you.
love, baby said life is too short. Perp China said, oh, she said life is too short. Perp China set up that balloon. I believe they're trying to attack us behind to find our weak spots. They are. Um, I believe they put that in the air to see what's going on over here. I know I'm not sorry. I believe they put that in reach over here. How far a distance, if they send something over here, how far a distance would it make it? That's what I believe.
And you
That's
know
what I
something, Perk?
believe. You okay, Miss Little Baby, for the weak spot? You okay? Huh?
That's what I believe too, is that they set it
Huh?
up to try to find out how far would this balloon make it? Can we get it in
Yep.
the middle so it can
Yep.
destroy the whole part, not just one area or not just certain states, but can it destroy the
Right.
whole United States?
Right.
That's the way I'm looking at
Yep.
it.
Yep. That's what I believe.
It's not gonna reach the
Uh
coast.
huh. But see, it was already had been over the White House already. Already see that, and they didn't even know. They knew about it. I guess the the people who's do this with travel the Air 9, the Air Patrol. I guess they already knew it. They've been watching it already, but they didn't tell us. That's why I always say they don't tell you everything on the news. The news don't tell you everything. You got to go out there and do your research and read stuff and read stuff and read stuff and get the whole idea of everything because the news don't tell you. We didn't know that on the news. How long it been the White House over the White House already? Nobody told us, and then they moved from the White House on over. See what I'm saying? And
The
then we just
news,
recently just started
news,
looking up in the sky and reading. I guess, huh?
the news lies.
You break it up. What you say?
The news lie. Can you hear me?
I know that. I know it. I know it. But I believe that, and I also believe that the news is obligated to. No, I know the news is obligated to tell us everything that they know. I do know that they won't and they can't because they don't want to frighten the people in the nation with the news that they have to report. They can report all bad news. When you watch the news, they don't report all bad news. They got to show you the scene. They got to show you the happy part of the news. There were bad news at the end. They got to give you a happy. They be doing because they know that they done fed you a bunch of bad news. And then they got to give you something at the end to uplift you before they let you go.
Right.
You never seen it like that?
You're right though. You're
Yeah.
right. Absolutely
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah. Yeah. We got
Absolutely.
to open our eyes up. Like little baby said. She said, look, who spent all the money, low income people, poor people, They taking my paycheck. I understand. Yeah, we are paying
And
all.
you know something?
We doing all that. You're right. Right. And
They don't look at the middle class or
we're the one getting blamed for everything.
income people that is being at fault for each and everything that's going on. We because
Mm-hmm.
I'm so tired of hearing
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
high class people talking about I pay this, I pay your taxes. I'm the one that pay where you live. It doesn't matter what happens or whatever. You pay taxes, I pay taxes too. And I I'm quite sure I'm
Right.
helping one of your family
Right.
members because your
At
family
some
your
point in time, I pay shit.
everything. You don't help them. So I'm quite sure I didn't help them too. That's what kills me with these higher
Mm-hmm.
class
Mm-hmm.
folks.
Mm-hmm.
You got family members
Yeah.
that need help, that are down in the dirt, and everybody helping pay theirs. Where are you? Get them up out of the dirt, then talk. Don't say nothing about I helped a high because you on a higher class or up there because you
They
making so much money
can't. They
to
can't
talk
do that.
about you help pay something.
They can't do that, Toy. They can't help them. They can't do it because when some 50% of people, I would say 85% of people, 85% of people who have money, they would look down on another person instead of helping them because they don't want to help a family member because they don't want to help. The reason why they don't want to help the family member is because my belief is because they don't want the family member to mess around and get raised up out the dirt and raise up and pass them up, going up the elevator.
Exactly.
Now they don't need their help. You know what I'm saying? You need their help. And they're afraid of you getting ahead of them. They don't want you to see they holding as them young folks say, they holding their nuts on you, don't want you to get ahead of them.
And see that, but that's why I look at it like that. I like it aggravates me so much to hear, especially an African American sit there and say, "I pay your taxes." Are you serious? I guarantee you, a lot of African Americans that are
Mhm.
up higher class, they got a family member that's down that need help right now. And what you doing? Because you talk about you paying somebody taxes. Go help your family member. It's just like the stupidity for me
Mhm.
because you
They
know,
want your help.
you won't help
Yeah.
your folks. No, that's your blood, and you won't even help them. But you want to talk about you pay tax.
Broke up. Yeah. Money is to me is just like food. You know what I'm saying? You ain't supposed to be greedy.
Can't take it with you
You
when God call you home. Where
sure
your money?
can't. And
If, if you don't
that's right.
already will or your money put in place, where your money gonna go?
That's right.
Where where your
To them people. That's right. The state gonna take your money.
think about it. Like these people so ignorant. These
Yeah.
people, celebrities and
That's
how they got money, they don't think about reality. I guess because us as African Americans or Caucasians that don't have Hispanics,
mhm.
Asians, or and all the rest of us that don't have as much as these celebrities have, or people in higher power don't have. They don't look at where is it going to go if I don't have something set up for it to go to? Where is it going to go? What's going to happen? You so scared
Huh.
to help your family because you scared they just using you. It don't matter if they using
Mhm.
you or whatever.
Mhm.
Help them.
They don't want to see you get ahead. It's a lot of people like that. I know a lot of people. I know some. Now, I ain't gonna say a lot. I know some people. A few people that's like that. Love baby said, "I'm too hot." It is, but they don't want us over there in Medico.
Man, take your butt over yonder. Don't you go no.
Did not. She gonna come back.
Take your butt. I'm not coming to get you.
She ain't gonna.
I'm not coming to get you, sister.
All
I'm
right.
sorry.
She gonna be over there. She gonna be over there.
You
She
want
gonna be.
to
That's for
you
sure.
you
But
take your
no,
on over there.
I
I'm
I
not
want
coming.
the baby said DNT US is too busy having illegal immigrants. They are. That's why we ain't getting ahead.
But
That's why we ain't getting ahead, Miss Love baby. That's why we ain't getting ahead.
I think I said this on your live the other day, Perk, when I was
Good.
talking everything. I think I said
Uh-huh.
it's sad that um
Good
like
morning,
the
Tina.
can all come together, live in one household where they're trying to make it illegal now in the US, where immigrants can no longer like have more than a certain amount of people in their household without them being charged. Like it's stupid. That's how the immigrants got ahead. Us as African Americans or Caucasians, we so dumb.
Hmm.
I ain't gonna talk about the Caucasians. I'm gonna talk about the African Americans. We so dumb till we can't even come together as one, unite ourselves instead of fighting against each other, build each
Hmm.
other up. Let's do what these Caucasians, these Asians, these Iranians, these what I call them, the Mexicans, whatever.
The
Let's come
Nigerians,
Nigerians too.
the
Good morning, Glenn.
Nigerians do it. The Nigerians pull together, baby. Yes, yes, they pull together.
It,
They'll send money half across way
They they
across the
they,
world
they
to
pull
each
they
other.
pull together. Them Nigerians come together now. I can say no, they cross over that way. They come
and
together. They come as one.
it's come
They
together
send money
too.
home to their family.
All come together. But us little
Who?
nigglets sit
What
there
you
and
say?
just
What you say? Need come together? You broke up. Who need come together? You say?
I said us little nigglets.
Amen. Yeah, amen. We need to come together, but we can't. 'Cause like you just said a few minutes ago, they don't want to see you come up.
If we fighting against one another over what stupidity is something that we all can have. You everybody wanna be like the Joneses, like I said on your live the other day. Everybody wanna live like the Joneses. For what? The Joneses didn't have nothing that you can't get.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I never been a person just try to run behind, the Joneses. Whatever my mama could afford, that's what we had, and my mama had us looking decent when we went to school. We needed, but you know, we ain't never trying to be the person trying to be like the Joneses and try to just, be a follower. We had our own sway. We had our own thing going. But now people, it's a lot of followers nowadays. It's because it's not a lot of leaders anymore. I mean, it's not. They following a lot of people, but they following wrong people. But because it's not really a lot of strong that give them a lot of knowledge anymore. They just out there. The leaders nowadays is in the same categories as everybody else. Because they having their own problems. And how you gonna have your own problem trying to tell me something, right?
Right?
Lil baby
You know,
said we're always against each other. Yes, we're always against one another, little baby. We are.
yes, and that's the
Toya know
problem.
that. We always against each other.
We're against one another. Why be against one another? I said that the other day, when it was Tuesday on your when I was on your panel. I said that Tuesday. We are so much
Yeah.
against
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
each other down, trying to fight against one another. I owned up to mine. Yes, I did it. I was there. I am woman enough to do that because it wasn't because I want what another person got.
Hmm.
Why do you want what another person got? Try to strive to be better
Right.
together and fight together to be something. Pull yourself together and be a stronger community.
Right. Right. And maybe our young kings won't be so misguided or being so misunderstood. Um, I seen a I seen a community come together, and it wasn't a black community. Let me just go and say it was a white community, and this black boy was going walking down the street. He was going to he was having some kind of crisis going on. He had his Bluetooth speaker in his hand, and these polices, probably the protectors of the community, they had their bright lights, they had their guns pulled out, their firearms pulled out, and the people in the community started coming out with their cell phones. And he was telling the young boy, put the gun down, put the gun down. He said, I ain't got no gun. And then the guy said, have a gun. That's a speaker. He don't have a gun. And put the gun down, put the gun down. The white man said, you the only one, sir. You the only one with a gun. And then that white man asked this black boy, do you want me to come over there with you? That white man went over there with that black boy and stood there and blocked his view, the police's view of shooting him. Because if they shot, they would have shoot the white guy. And then somebody else came up with their cell phone. And then another white person came up with their cell phone. See, that was in a white community trying to protect this young black man because the white community has been watching TV and they've been knowing what's going on, and they're not okay of our young black men being demised by this young black boy. And those officers got in their car, put their guns up, and got in their cars, and they left. They left. All because of this one community came together and saved this one black boy. And it was not a black community, it was a white community. Kudos to you. And that's how you supposed to do. Just like that. Pull together in the community. When you see something not right, pull it together, because that man walked across that street to cover that black boy's body up from the police shot. That was a brave, tremendous move.
Yes, it was.
It
I
sure
don't know
was.
that, but I applaud
Mm-hmm.
him.
Mm-hmm.
And see, that's the type of stuff that you don't see on the
Yeah.
news. You're always seeing the Caucasians going
Yeah.
to America, and like, why don't you see the good that they do? Why don't you see the good that
Mm-hmm.
the Africans do? It's crazy.
Mm-hmm. But they're too busy trying. I believe it because they're too busy trying to prove a point when they put bad things when things like they have. I believe they try to prove a point to the community. This is what can happen in your community. This is what you see what happened in this community. It can happen in your. There may be a thing too. I mean, I don't know, but I know
I
it's
don't.
sad. You know, and then and another thing. They don't talk about Haiti. Land, girl. Have you seen how big Haiti is on that little piece of land on the map?
No, I actually haven't went and looked at it. Hold up. I've been looking at it right now. I've been go on my other phone.
I don't know who you
What?
came
Okay.
on
I mean, I
and
haven't
why you for that?
I haven't seen how big it is.
Why you look for that? I'm gonna go into a little break right quick with Perp right quick. But I want you to go to see how big that piece of land is, and you come and tell me with this when the music go out. Come and tell me what you think about that piece of land, and can you stay on that piece of land to that close to water.
Okay.
George, I know what you are. Face this shit real. I contemplate about how I feel. But you make it way too hard to think that this would be what you love. It took a lot of hard shit just to learn how not to break down and stop, baby. No matter what I've seen in the past, I won't let it impact how we grow now, baby. I can't let it slip away, I drift away, can go to waste. I say it's strange, they tell you pace, won't contemplate. You got to play that, babe. I don't wanna wait another minute for you. I know you got me falling from the ceiling for you. I knew right from the start there was no limit to you. And I'm catching feelings, baby.
Okay, you find Toya?
Waiting on my phone charger. I,
All right, but why you been from fatigue? What happened? It was 20 officers over there that has been those people over there are the miles and the Haitians over there. And the president been gone. The president ran off a long time ago, and they took over the airport. Those people are out of control over there. They asking for help, but no one was offering to help those people but Jamaica, the Port-au-Prince, you know. I'm just praying they all be okay. But do you know that they're just like a small piece of land by water?
The medical is bad over there. It's a poverty-stricken country. It's a very poor country. It's not.
But those are our brothers and sisters.
They come
Those
from
are our
Africa
brothers
just
and
like
sisters.
they come from Africa just like we did.
exactly.
People over there trying to get passports to leave from over there, and they're not even showing it on the news. But even though they over there, they still our brothers and sisters in color. Little baby said my
Right.
answer is absolutely no. She said she gonna move over there. It's crazy. The little kids and they look at all dirty and stuff and and filthy and stuff. It's nasty over there and it's a lot of gangs over there and they don't even talk about that on the news how bad it is over there.
They
I
don't.
mean one time Wycliffe Johnson was trying to do something, huh?
No, I was saying they don't talk about a lot of things on the news. You know,
But but see,
uh,
but you trying to
every
push
state-
black history out of schools. But see, you trying to put schools and half the kids don't even know nothing about Haiti over there. They
right.
don't even know how big it is, how many people stay there, the governor, the president, the lifestyle, and they try to take black history out of school, and that's something that we need to know about. That's our brothers and sisters over there getting abused and not getting fed and in danger and the little boats over there. That's part of black history.
And it really is. But you know something, they stopped teaching black history way before I came out of school. And I've been out of school since 96. They've been stopped teaching about black history.
Oh, you youngster, you ain't number the old youngster. See, I got a certificate. I'm gonna upload it and put on my I'm gonna upload it. I got a
No,
certificate back from 1982 from Black History. I was in Black
they-
History class. I took Black History in school.
but they didn't. I'm not gonna say they took it like they talked about it. We had Black History Month and all that, but they didn't
Mhm.
teach Black history. They talked about things that happened, but they didn't teach Black history. It's a difference
Yeah,
with teaching and talking.
but see, I had a teacher. I had class, one class. It was a class, uh, Black History class. It was a whole class. Her name was Barbara Walker, and that woman knew her stuff, baby. She knew her stuff, baby. She's a heavy set woman. She wore glasses, but baby, she She had a beautiful soul, baby. And she knew that Black History, baby, from top to bottom, baby. And I was so excited. I always go. I loved that was the one class I loved to go to was Black History. Mm-hmm.
But it's
Black
sad.
History was I love that.
It's
Huh?
sad that they don't do things that the way that they used to. Like I know when I was in school, we had to do Black History reports and all that kind of stuff. But like I was talking to my niece, this is Black History Month, and um,
Mm-hmm.
came over for dinner the other night, and I was like, y'all. I said, what? Who are you doing? Y'all doing a Black History report or whatever? She said, Black History report. What? We don't do that.
Yeah.
I was like, you serious?
mm.
Um,
So they,
we Black History
so don't do that no
reports.
more in school. I mean, that's crazy.
Okay, little baby, you came out before I did. I'm sorry. I came out in 96. You came out in 92. But um, they said that they don't care.
I came out in '86, y'all youngsters.
What Miss said,
See, Miss Scott said, Miss Love Baby said we talked about Black History in '92 in North Carolina. Okay,
and we
okay.
talked about it in 96. Like
I
that
said we
was
had too. And
we
Toya
did.
said she never had Black History.
Like when we was in we when I first went to high school, my first year at I switched schools from West End to Winona. Winona was the first year that I ever
This
did a.
there.
Huh?
Really?
That was the first year I was actually on program.
Was it
I did the Sojourner
was
Truth.
the whole class? Was a half? Oh wow.
And I didn't even expect to be on program that day.
So did you
They
like it?
Yes, I loved it. And I was afraid because I'm really not a public speaker. And speaking in front of especially your
Mm-hmm.
classmates, it get a little embarrassing. But I played the part, I did what I had to do. And but that was the first time that I actually recognized Black history when I went to Winona High School. At West End, I was there for 2 years, and then I left, went to Winona, and then I went back to West End. But that was the first year.
Hmm.
You know, I didn't.
But see,
They don't teach you Black history. I learned a lot of things from my family, from my parents, my grandparents.
mm,
That's where my Black history from.
mm,
Where going to Selma, Alabama, where
shut
they
up. Come on now.
breed. I got family that lives in Selma. My grandmother went to 32nd Street Baptist Church where the four little girls um got killed at. I like that's where I learned my Black history from. I didn't learn it from a school.
See, remember this? Remember Cassandra Winter was saying that when they take that out of school, you got to teach Black history in your own. You got your own Black history. But see, a lot of people like us don't have don't know Black history, don't know their own Black history. You know, and they don't realize that the things that we're using now, that came from our Black inventors. But
Exactly.
they only what the white man did was just updated it. They just
Exactly.
updated to modern to the new technician to the new world. But back then they who invented it. But the white man just came along and just upgraded.
And exactly that's what they did. Because like I said, I visited Selma every year. I have family there. My grandparents born and raised in Selma, Alabama, where Martin Luther King walked every. They do it every year. They just, I don't know if they did it yet this year because I haven't watched, but they do it every year, Black History Month. Where those four little girls were killed, the
See,
church is right down
uh-huh.
32nd Street Baptist Church, downtown Birmingham, where
Yeah.
I live.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember. See, when I come down there, I want to go to places. I want you to take me to places like that, get and and see and stuff like that because you know I've heard about it, I've read about it, I know about it, but I want to see just where it happened at. I want to get the experience of myself of putting my body in that position to where I'm there on that spot where I can see it because that's history. That's nothing but history right there.
Exactly. And you know something,
You know.
I watched something where one of the little girls who was if I'm not mistaken, one of the little girls who were who was killed in that predicament, they found her purse.
Hmm.
They found her purse recently, if I'm not mistaken. I have to go back and Google it. I seen it flash across my freaking news and saying
Yeah,
that they found.
yeah. Look, Love Baby said, who do you think built this country? African American. Yeah, we built this country. We built the White
we,
House, the railroads, all that stuff.
but see, but this is the thing, though, baby. We're so ignorant. We don't even recognize that. We so we so worried about
Hmm.
who who we can hurt, what we can get better than the next person.
Hmm.
The white people feel like that they did this. They didn't.
Yeah,
They didn't
yeah,
do it.
yeah,
We did. Well,
yeah,
our ancestors did it.
yeah. And you know what's so bad? And you know what's so bad about it? Tell you what's so bad about it? Um, some of our ancestors, kids are now getting the recognition of what they great grandparents built a long time ago. Because one man, excuse me, I'm sorry. One man, the man who made a super soaker, they had to pay him $73 million back, and that was a black man, and they never paid him none of his money. He just never getting all his money back. The super soaker water gun, he just
Yeah.
never getting all his money from that. See, they have stolen money from us, and a lot of us don't realize how much money they have stolen because they have did it so many years, little by little by little. And now it's catching up that we want our money, and the kids want their great parents in money from their inventions, and they're paying back. They got to pay back this money, and they don't want to pay back this money.
And that's the thing. African Americans then built this. African Americans built
The whole world.
everything. They built it
Mm-hmm.
along with the Indians.
Yeah, like the red lights, the ice cream scooper, the fork, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like this one man named Eli McCoy. Now, who was he? This man made 50 inventions. What white man has made 50 inventions? This black brother made 50 inventions. In 1872, he made the lubricated cut for the railroads, for the train to get for our food to get here, our necessities, the cars and things like that. It's things that we don't know, and our kids need to know. And they want to take Black history out of school. How could they? And then I also feel like, I I feel like the kids, the new kids, our future. I just say our future kids are now seeing what's going on. That's why it's being so many protests now, so many debates about the blacks and whites because um and I feel like the white man is feeling really bad about that because what happened is making them look bad, and they want to take Black history out of school because it tells them how we was in slavery and how they did us wrong and how they try to read books to us, the Bible to us. The God said for you do this for the white man, do that, and because they think the Black person couldn't read, and how they try to take uh, uh try to put you in some kind of solitary. If you knew how to read the book, you couldn't know how to read the book. They keep that quiet when you was a kid, if you were black. And so people are now our features reading them things, and they're seeing what's going on. That's why it's been more protests. And you see a lot of white people protesting with the black people. You see a lot of Mexican protesting with the black people. You see Chinese protesting with the black people. You see, in their country, they protesting along with the black people because they have seen what's going on, and they're not approving what's going on, how we have been treated, and how we are now still being mistreated. And I think that the white man is ashamed, and he wants to take this black history out of school. That's just Perp thought. Don't get me wrong. I may be wrong. Hey, that's just me.
Not correct. But
Yeah.
what a lot of people don't understand is that, like, we celebrate 4th of July as Independence Day. It was
Right.
before then. Independence Day came July 2nd.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So a lot of people read into their history and look. It was founded back in 18 something, July 2nd, not July 4th. That's the day that they gave us.
Yeah. Gave your key word, Toya. They gave us. Y'all heard DNT finna spinning this knowledge, don't you? This DNT finna talking. She said they gave us the 4th of July.
That's the same way that people go out and
Gave.
celebrate the they what is it called, the for the weed smokers, whatever day that is. That date was gave. It was
420.
for
Baby, it's called 420.
but it happened before then.
420. 420.
You know, but it was before then. Independence Day was July 4th in actuality. When those documents were signed, it was July the 2nd in 18 something. I can't remember the year. So no, go and read up on your,
Yeah.
think about it.
Yeah.
That these people
Who?
gave
Love
um,
baby. Well, they gave us what's that? When they freed us Juneteenth. They gave us Juneteenth. They gave us
Juneteenth.
Juneteenth.
That's Juneteenth. That's when they smoke their weed and it's free and all that in the states there that is not, that you're not able to do it in. Okay, but guess what? It was founded before then. It was not Juneteenth. That's the day that everybody
No,
recognized.
girl. No.
I mean, I might be
No,
confused,
no,
but
no, no, no. Back up. Okay, back up. The day, yeah, I'm gonna help you. 420 is when everybody smoke. Okay, Juneteenth is the day that they free us from being out of slavery.
okay, you're right. I apologize. From Galveston.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. For Galveston. And guess what? They was already free in other cities and states, but we was
Okay,
the last ones to get free in Galveston.
take me out of no, because I'm getting everything mixed up or whatever, but Juneteenth is, well, I know in Birmingham, Juneteenth is, that's when they start smoking weed down here. I don't know
That's a
what they
that's
do
a,
in there.
that's a day. That's what they get the watermelon, the red soda pops, the hot
They
dogs, and things like that
think
come out.
they have a whole party. Juneteenth, they have a whole party.
Yeah, and then Lil Baby said, "I'm surprised they gave us Martin Luther King holiday." I'm surprised too. I'm surprised too.
Here in Birmingham, these folks still had to work, nothing shut down. None of that. They do not recognize it.
A
But they
lot of
gonna,
Toy, you right. You right. You on to something, Toy. You on to something. A lot of people do not recognize Martin Luther King's holiday. They don't.
they When I say they did not, I still got my mail. Nothing shut down. No, nothing. But you shut down for certain holidays. That's what makes me angry. You want to shut
Columbia Day. What the hell's Columbia Day? What the hell Columbia Day? That's a white man day. What the hell?
Columbia's
Columbus
Day
Day.
down everything. Closed. I can't even go and make a deposit or anything. If I make a check deposit over the phone, it don't clear for 2 days
Yeah.
because of Columbus Day. But
Yeah.
Martin Luther King Day, I
Yeah.
guarantee you my check gonna clear because it
Yeah.
cleared.
Yeah.
When I made that deposit on Martin Luther King last year, my check cleared.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
Columbus, my check did not clear.
Yeah, it ain't gonna clear. It ain't gonna clear. It ain't gonna clear no Christmas. It ain't gonna clear no New Year's. It ain't gonna clear no Thanksgiving. It ain't gonna clear Columbus Day, Veterans Day. It ain't gonna clear. Yeah, there's some other people days. That's why they clears. You know, I mean, it get clear on certain days because it ain't our day. You know,
And
and
you know something, just to say, it's sad because when for Martin Luther King's birthday, they had the parade as they normally do, up there where the hotel was and all that. And my niece said to me, she's in high school now. She's in ninth grade, 3.0 grade point average. She said, why did they have a parade up there? A parade? I said, do you not know where that is? She said, what? I said, Martin Luther King's birthday. They had a parade. I said, you don't know the hotel or whatever. I said, you don't see the hotel. She said, and what kind of cars they driving? I said, that's the kind of cars they drove back in the days. I
right.
said, it's actually the hotel where he was murdered at. She
Hmm.
said, really? She's in ninth grade. They don't know this.
See there, see. We need to keep that Black history in school. Are we going to learn it at home? If we don't learn it at home, we're going to pay for it on those apps like Netflix and Hulu and BET make you pay for shit, and that you should don't even need to pay for because it's a Black entertainment television station. But you're gonna pay for them certain things, and they take it out of school, or if you can't teach it at home. But ones who go know Black history at home and can't teach it at home, you got to go get it off of YouTube. I mean, off of the internet and pay for it, or you got to look it up on your phone. But
Right.
it's sad for you to look it up. You should know some of your Black history in your own mind and Black history, and you have to understand that you are Black history. You know what I'm saying? But why you trying to I don't know nothing about Black history. You are Black history. You got a lot of stories to tell of Black history. You are Black history. You know, you got to keep that in mind. But Toya, so before we get off, I got a question to ask you. Do you know who the first Black president was? Now I learned this, and I did learn this in Black history, baby. And you better come on with it. Toya on me. While
I,
Toya
I was talking to my girl. My
hey, bring back them donuts and that coffee. Do you know who the first Black president was? Good. Okay. While she's talking, the Black president, the first Black president was John Henson. He was elected, appointed president. That's the only way he came president. He was elected, appointed president, and that was back in March the first, back in 1781. He was the president for 2 years. You know, this is something the kids don't know about this part of Black history. You know, he established Mr. Henson established the first Treasury Department, the first Secretary of War, the first foreign affair department. You know, this is how smart this black man was, but they didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? But he had these talents in him, and what he did was he proved a lot of people wrong. You see what I'm saying? And these are things that we now have going on that has not changed um, in the world of today. You know, and um, he also did the Article of Confederation, which didn't go too well. The individual states had a lot of power that he didn't have. You know, they couldn't agree on anything. But there, but now there's a new doctrine that's needed to be rewrote, and this is called the Constitution that we have going today. You know, but I want to let you all know to check out Purps playlist. I got some playlists on my on Being on Entertainment TV, and don't you all get no babies and anything like that. But Being on Entertainment TV also is doing the back to school supplies for all the kids, all the young kings and queens, princess. Hey Trina. And when the weather let up, I'm gonna be out in the community doing my thing. Hey y'all. And when Perp reaches 300 subscribers, she's gonna give away a drawing to one man and to one woman. But you have to be in the chat to get these drawings, and you have to be a subscriber. Hey, that's just where it is. But is there anything you want to say, Toya, before we get up out of here?
Nothing else to say. I just think everybody have a blessed and prosperous day. Stay out of this cool weather, warm weather, hot weather, wherever you are. Be blessed.
Yeah, but y'all check out D&T Family and everything, and she's over trying to revamp her station to something a little bit different, something a little bit more positive. Y'all check her out. Again, it's called D&T Family. Y'all check out um that virtual home income tax. Y'all check out Liberty Tax. Y'all check out more and more construction. I'm sorry, yeah, more and more construction on AC and HVAC. Y'all check those people out and everything. And also y'all know my motto. Y'all might want to learn it. You never know what my question may be, or never to get that drawing for that one man and for that one woman. Like I said, while I reach 300 subscribers. And y'all have a good morning, and y'all drink that coffee, eat them donuts. But hey, y'all know Purpose logo and what she normally say. How in the hell you gonna love somebody when you don't love yourself? Peace, and we're out of here. Love you, Toya. I'll be calling you soon, baby. I love you so much, and thank you for coming up here. And I love you, love, baby. Thank you for coming out. And you have a good day, baby. Hey, Sarah. What's up, Toya? All my sisters. What's up, y'all? Friends. We love y'all. Y'all have a good morning. Enjoy y'all day.
Okay, Perp.